Hello, and what's going on, all you out there in the wonderful wide world of the internet? I don't know what the hell I'm going to talk about today, but I'm here because I said I would be, and probably just going to browse the internet and see what the hell I can find. So let's see what happens. I just thought I'd let you know that for the first time in about 4 days, I left my house yesterday. Maybe it was three. I don't know, you lose count after a while. I mean, I'm not scared of the quarantines and all of these things like this. I just don't really have any reason to leave my house anymore with everything being shut down. It's kind of depressing, to be completely honest. I think that, I don't know, it was weird. Like I went out to, just a store around the area. The parking lots were empty. It was just really weird. What a time to be alive. This is just so odd to me that the entire country is shut down pretty much. Schools are being shut down. I think New York State's just about ready to, I don't know, call it for a month and a half or whatever the hell they do. It's just wild. I and I get a chuckle out of people. I don't know. Everybody's trying to be morally right and all this just nonsense, and it doesn't make sense. I can see both sides of this argument. On one side, you have the people that are trying to stop the spread of the quarantine, or not the quarantine, but trying to stop the spread of the virus and all of these things like this. But on the other hand, you have the people that want to live their lives. Probably the best stance I could think of would be to be right in the middle, because it's just so weird. Because I understand both sides. Because on one side, let's just take for instance all the college kids that went on their trips and stuff like that for spring break. I get it. Those are memories you may never get to be able to make again. I understand. And go have fun at that age. You basically view yourself as indestructible anyways. Now the downside with that is they can bring bring that disease back to maybe their grandparents or parents or whatever, but they can spread the disease by going out and engaging in these groups. It's just really, really strange. I don't know. I guess my whole thing is I don't think that, like when you follow people on different social media outlets and things like that, you have almost people calling other people different names and stuff like that and trying to, they're not calling them names, but they're trying to tell people how they should live their lives one way or another. And it's just so weird because in the grand scheme, it does affect everybody else, but on the small scale, it doesn't. That makes sense. I don't know. It's just so weird. Just rambling about this. I just don't understand why people just can't work together, I guess. Maybe not go to a beach filled with 1,000 people for spring break. Just go someplace with your friends or I don't know. There just doesn't seem to be any middle ground here. It's either one side telling people to stop doing things. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I just don't know what to do about it, to be completely honest. I'm not paid to know what to do about it. It's above my level of interaction with people. All I know is that I basically just stay at home, hang out, wait for school to start again. On a side note, I feel like I'm getting fucking fat. I was going good. I was on a diet for a while. Salads, fruits, all that good stuff. And then this shit happened. I have done nothing but lay on my floor and eat and watch TV. It has been absolutely ridiculous. I keep thinking that every day I'm going to change my diet and get things back on the right track, but then what happens? I end up eating like half a fucking bag of Cheetos, some cinnamon rolls, and drinking beer. And I mean, hell, throwing a couple of hot dogs and I'm basically on the same diet as Babe Ruth, but I don't know. It'd be nice to eat more vegetables and all that good stuff, get the nutrition thing going. The problem is that it's just so easy to just walk in the kitchen and just grab something. I don't know, I gotta get out of that habit. I was working out for a little while. That stopped. I guess my problem with it is that the more I know that it takes time, and I know that you have to go through and actually put the time in to really see the benefits. I did it for like 2 weeks and then got lazy. Started watching more Star Wars. That's on my goal. I got a bike out in the shed. Might put some air in the tires and ride that around. Sounds fucking exciting, I know, but no, it's better than sitting in my house all day staring at the wall. But on a good note, though, I started watching the show on Amazon Prime, which I think I might have gotten because of the quarantine. Or not, I don't want to keep saying the quarantine because we're not quarantined in where I live, but if that makes sense. I'm not I'm not self-quarantining myself. I'm just not leaving. I guess if that makes sense. But anyways, I started watching the show on Amazon. What the hell's the name of it? That goes to tell you how fucking good it is. I can't remember the name. Watched like 3 episodes of it. Hang on. Amazon show about superheroes. Yeah, forgive the clanking of my keyboard. It didn't used to do that till I... Alright, well, sometimes when I used to play Overwatch a lot. I was absolute trash at the game. Yeah, I got mad at my keyboard one time and forcefully tapped it a few times and threw it out of alignment, and I can't bend it back to exactly the way it goes, but whatever. So there you go. Now you know that story. Yeah, the name of the show is The Boys. It's very cool. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but it just, it's a superhero show, but it's so much different than other superhero shows. They actually go through and the superheroes are not necessarily the good guys. I mean, they fight crime and stuff like that, but it's just such a different spin on it. It's not like your normal, like Marvel superhero movie when they just put all of themselves in, they glorify them like they're actually showing superheroes as being a business in a sense. And they argue, about this corporation that's promoting them and stuff like that. And then there's this one kid who goes through, and I guess he's the main character. I don't know. But the butcher guy is honestly, the butcher is probably my favorite character in the entire show right now. The episodes are an hour long, so that's good. It gives a bunch of time. Gonna be watching that when I'm laying on the floor. I don't know if anybody even listens to this, but it's good practice. Stay safe out there. Keep your skis together. On a side note, I have no idea what the hell I'm going to name this podcast. I thought about naming it BucketCast. A while ago, I got the nickname Bucket. That's probably a story for another show, and then I don't know why, but I decided to name it or just call myself Randy. Like sometime, like for Twitter, I honestly don't know what it's called, but you know how you have your name above the @ name? I guess it would be the account. I have no idea how it works, to be honest with you. I'm new to the whole social media thing. I had honestly never used any type of social media in my 30 some odd years of life. Well, I take that back. I used MySpace for... Fuck, I sound old. Wow. Is MySpace even around anymore? The fuck was I talking about? My name above the @ account symbol is Bucket Randy. I don't know. So if any of you guys want to follow me, I guess just search Bucket Randy, or I'll leave links and stuff like that in the thing, in the bottom thing. I'm trying to figure out how to get this show onto like iTunes and all that. Thought I had it yesterday, but my logo's too big. That kind of pissed me off, so I just didn't deal with it until today. I will have this show soon on Apple Podcasts and different other mainstream things. I'm still new to all this. I don't know what the hell it's all called. I'm the type of person who just wants to click a button and just have it all go where it's supposed to go. That's maybe not an option. If anybody's listening to this and has any suggestions, let me know. It'd be greatly appreciated. Yeah, I don't have anything left to talk about. I'm surprised I was able to get this long out of just me rambling about nonsense. Anyways, I'm going to wrap it all up here and going to be doing a bunch of different episodes with some of my friends, different people, things like that. I'm going to go because I've said it about 4 times and I don't know what the hell else to say. So, goodbye.